acts intraday, that breakout day. Now we look down and we see, okay, the volume was a little bit above average. Okay, that's good. You had a good close. Now these subsequent days, and this is something, if you go to my book, Think and Trade Like a Champion, I show the exact things to look for, or that I look for, what you want to look for, what I call confirmations or violations. Is the stock telling you, hey, this is the train's coming in unscheduled, this is acting normal, sit with it and hold it for a bigger move because everything's going as scheduled, or this is concerning, or starting to see abnormal action. And that's what you want to look at, those first 3, 5, 7, 10 days, and ascertain whether the stock is acting right from day one into the first week or two. And that's going to let you know whether the stock, whether you should be holding it, adding to it, reducing it, and so forth.
And talking about that right side, how tight, basically in general percentages, do you want that right side, that pivot to form at? I think when you spoke earlier at Dr. Rish's class, you mentioned 10% is kind of your guideline, but what do you kind of use?
I'd like it to be single digits. I would like it to be in the single digits. Now the thing is, especially like on something like this, I have a friend that does some really good fundamental work and likes this company, and so it's set up technically, and so I cut this a little bit of slack here. I would have liked this to tighten up, but I know we're late stage right now. I know there's tons of retail eyes on all these stocks. If there's any kind of base, every Tom, Dick, and Harry is jumping on these stocks, and that's why they're coming out early. They're running up. A lot of them run up and fail because there's just not enough volume in there. It's retail volume. Institutions come in, then they sell right into it. So I'll try these, and if this doesn't work, I'm real tight on this. If this doesn't work and I don't get a good breakout and I don't get the follow through, well, then I'm just going to cut out. I'm going to get out of it. So you just got to be a little more vigilant. Again, I've been doing this for almost 4 decades, probably longer than most people watching this are alive, or certainly as long as they've been trading. So I've got a really good feel and a really, really good sensors, for when things are acting normal or not. But yeah, so you want to see a few that did not work out, or that had some violations? Show you a few. So Burlington, this came out of a perfect base, just real tight right here. You see, you got real tight. The volume came right in, so that's really great. That's setting up just right. Broke out. You had a nice breakout on that day. Look, the volume is well above average. Next day, you start to follow through, but then you reverse. So all this is okay. It's still acting fine. Even the pullback here